true. These are monuments of national importance, and it carries a history behind it. And so BJP, this is just an attempt to distract the attention from the economic failure and the wrong policies and misgovernance of the Bharatiya Janata Party. They will never speak about the growing unemployment, rising inflation in the country, women security, and the falling rupee. So these are the prioritized importance of topics of importance that needs to be discussed and work upon. And these are just distraction tactics.
Okay, but the center says that this was just long pending. I just want to give you some facts. There are, as of now, 3,693 monuments of national importance. The upkeep of this is the responsibility of the archaeological department. Now, what the center says, this is what the recommendation says. It says around 75 graves and cemeteries of British officers and soldiers have neither any architectural significance nor any historical or cultural significance as well. So why is it that the archaeological department should spend a lot of money in the upkeep of these graves?
Well, as I said earlier, this is just an attempt to rewrite history and nothing else. So I strongly believe BJP is trying to eradicate the past, and they want to change before they get to the point where they make this Hindu Rashtra.
Rajalakshmi Joshi, this is just the BJP first. He said this is BJP's way of trying to divert the attention of the nation from unemployment, other issues. And second, saying it's the BJP trying to rewrite history.
A very good afternoon, and very firstly, a very happy Republic Day to you and to my co-panelists and to everyone watching. And it was very amusing. Thank you so much for the good laugh, because you said that the Congress friend here, my Congress friend here, he said that these artifacts, there are a few of these sculptures where they're not even here in India, and yet they're on the list. There is this one particular, I will just mention one instance. There is this statue of a British brigadier, and it was shifted in 1958 to Ireland, and yet it is still on this list. So are we supposed to be still funding this upkeep, and how is it a part of our history, and how is removing that from the list, adding to Hindu Rashtra? I mean, that is really amusing. I'm not sure if the Congress and the opposition parties who are opposing this are even aware of what exactly has been taken off the list. I don't think that they have even looked into it. And further, my friend here, he was talking about how we should be looking into issues of women's welfare and economic conditions, etc., etc. They are all of equal importance, I would say. But then this is something that the Ministry of Culture is looking into. So every ministry has their own responsibility. There are a lot of things that are they have to look into. This is under the recommendation of the Economic Advisory Council, which is very rightly looking into why certain costs are being escalated for no reason. There are a lot of there is this out of 3,695 items on this national monuments of national importance. So a major part of them are found to be of no relevance on the national scene. So why does the central government have to keep funding them? Very rightly you have to keep trimming all of this. And since this has not been
okay, so is it misplaced priorities by the government? The question is it misplaced priorities by the center, or is it misplaced priorities of the opposition? On Republic Day, why are we discussing something like this that should not even be politicized in the first place? Rajalakshmi mentioned a statue of a British brigadier. Apart from that, there was an audit in 2013. This was even before the NDA government came to power. The audit in 2013 showed that there were 92 monuments that are mentioned in the list that are missing. So the archaeological department is indulging in the upkeep of these monuments. Many of them are even missing. The records are not there at all. So what is wrong in reviewing something like this? Are the priorities misplaced, Mr. Kuri? And when the opposition raises objections to routine procedures like this coming in from the center?
When we talk about monuments missing, means there is something, there is some kind of missing in the sense that means that there's something wrong that has gone. The Archaeological Survey of India or the administration has failed in its duties. Number one. The number two, as Rajalakshmi mentioned, the statue of the brigadier. I'm sure the government of India is not funding something which has already been taken away from India. So, as I said earlier, it's all about the priorities of this government. The Bharatiya Janata Party is trying to distract with their policies and amendments that they bring into each and every policies of the past. So this is exactly the attempt to change the narrative and rewrite history. That's it. Yeah, that's.
But how, Rajalakshmi Joshi, is the opposition not even attempting to see what the situation is or what the issue is at hand?
Yes, exactly. Like I told you, I don't think they're even aware of the things on the list, whether they exist, don't exist, and why they have been struck off. They didn't even look at it. They just wanted to pick up an agenda and talk about it. So it is that, why did they go missing? It is, okay, the administration was not looking into it properly. Then I think you must question yourself, because this has been shifted in 1958 and it is still on the list. So my dear friend, your government should have updated it long time back. So instead of, at least now something is being done about updating this list. What is wrong in it? So this thing is, I think this is something routine that they didn't really need any kind of a debate. And we can all see who is debating
routine
about
procedure.
it.
There's no reason to politicize it, but yet it continues.